Yo, what is up, YouTube? It's Sebastian here, coming to you with a deck profile. Yeah, Wild. This is a deck you probably haven't seen a lot. I think this is very cool meta cool. It's like very strong into everything like in the format right now, apart from like Virtual World will always trash you, but let's just ignore Virtual World. That deck doesn't exist. And so we're here to talk about True Draco. This is Evolved True Draco, so no extra deck True Draco, because I think I think that gives you access to better floodgates into the meta right now. But anyways, let's get into the main. There's not really much to say. Like, this deck is very good at going second into the decks we have right now. Like, Tribute Summon is like super strong into Tri-Liverless because Ensemble doesn't matter. And there's not that many spell trap negates right now. Which makes stuff like Erupt so much stronger because there's like not really much that's gonna negate the Erupt. But anyways, let's show you guys. Firstly, 1 Dynamite, obviously. 3 Ignis, and then 3 Maiden. Just matching out on the good Draco names, not playing Dryad or Metaltron because those are stinky. Then we have Diagram and Terraforming, and this is a Terraforming I got for the deck like ages ago, and then they picked this card to run, and I was not really used it much since. But now it's finally back into Draco's where it belongs. Then we have Triple Heritage, Triple Disciples, Triple Apocalypse, and 1 Return. I started playing the deck when Return was at 1, and when it started coming back off of 1, I was like, this card isn't Apocalypse, so I'll just play 1. Maybe you play more, maybe that's like this mad cope. But I never liked more than 1 Return, so I've never played with more than 1 Return really. Anyways, 3 Strike of the Monarchs. Now this card is interesting. I don't know how many people know what this card does. But basically, if you control a tribute summoned monster, you can activate it. It's a quick play spell. Tribute your tribute summoned monster, and then target a card on the field and negate its turn. Negates its effect until end of turn, and then you can draw a card. So, for example, if you're going second, this list gives you a negate and a draw, and because it targets to negate, it means you can do stuff like, let's say you summon Dynamite with Apocalypse. So Apoc Tribute summon Dynamite, Apocalypse effect, pop a monster, they chain the monster. Then you can do Chain Link 3 Dynamite, Chain Link 4 Strike, Tribute the Dynamite to negate the card. You get to draw a card, and then you get to like add or activate Apocalypse or Return. So it's like, it's very good into breaking boards. Which, so yeah, Return's really cool. Oh, Strike, I mean. Not Return. Strike of the Monarch's really cool in that regard. Like, it's very good at breaking boards. And then, because there's some people who are main decking like evenly matched Lightning Storms, etc., this is just a very solid card going first that you can set to protect yourself against those cards. So, that's a very solid card. The fact that you can chain your Draco and then chain this to negate is very strong as well, I think. And then we play 3 Pop Desires because you need to draw cards, same with 3 Duality, and then 1 Demise, 1 Into the Void, 1 Upstart. There's like really maximizing on the draw cards you can play. You can't really play Prosperity or Extravagance in this because drawing cards is really important, not just with these spells, but also with not the Terraforming. The Heritage and Disciples, these are also just draw cards. Like, you draw like 10 cards sometimes. So you can't really play Prosperity or Extravagance, which is like another reason why I've been turned off of the extra deck build. And then we have 3 Erupt. Obviously it's Skill Drain, that's good. 1 Skill Drain. And then 3 Deck Money 1. Ghost Match and a Soul Drain. This should be a second Soul Drain, but I don't know where my other Soul Drains are, because I think this card is at 3. If this card is still at 1, then you just play the Gozer Match. But I'm pretty sure the card's at 3, and then this should be a second Soul Drain. The Echo 1 is good this format, as opposed to the last format where Rivalry is good, because it's strong into Tri-Dealers, it's strong into PK, and it's strong into Sword Soul. And this is like another thing about this format that makes this deck really cool, is that you have like these are essentially board breakers. So it's Gozer Match. Like Gozer Match, Deck Money 1, Erupt are basically board breakers but the opponent doesn't really have anything they can do to respond to it, right? Because there's barely any spell trap removal in the or spell trap negation in the format, right? Like PK has nothing against this. This card is really bad into PK through and try deal with this. Yeah, this card should just be this card should just be another soul drain, but I don't have one. But these are very good into. I mean, this beats Swordsword at least. Anyways, I keep getting distracted. Fuck. Yeah, these basically break boards right now, and no, like the only deck that really has spell trap negate is sometimes Sword Soul summons Baronet, and sometimes what's the word? Fuck, it's hard to think. Apex Avion. Well, but those are like the only things you have to worry about, and you have like a 6-card hand to deal with those. One thing to note against PK, if you're gonna flip up Skill Drain or Erupt, you should probably do it in standby phase before they can use DPE. Just a FYI. But that's gonna be it for the main deck. Now onto the side deck, and you might be thinking, oh, this side deck's a bit thin. I am missing 3 of the cards for this, but I'm gonna show you like basically what I have, and then I'll tell you what I'm missing. So firstly, the free sphere mode, which is like insane this format. PK plays into sphere mode, Tri-Leveless plays into sphere mode, Swordso plays into sphere mode sometimes. The Tenyu build does a lot, sometimes Pure doesn't. But like this is still like, this instantly wipes the like Drytron board, it wipes the PK board, it wipes the Tri-Leveless board. And also like once again, like you just don't care about, because like the thing is those decks have like answers to board breakers, but like you don't care about Scythe. Really, so you just summon this. There's also tons of Oath in the Tri-Leveless matchup. If they have Oath engraved, you can turn it off by this sphere mode, which is cool. And then we have Stormforth. This is another good card that like outs anything. Like this outs anything way too much. This will always out worse. Okay, so this is like Chalice in a sense, where if you activate it, it forces a negate. Whatever negate they have, it's forced with activate Stormforth. So this will always trade 1-for-1 with the opponent. Even if you don't have a Draco in hand yet, you could just activate it, and like they can't let it resolve. They don't know if you have it or not. So yeah, Stormforth's cool. And then 3 Cosmic, because I think Cosmic. I don't want to play Twin Twister in this, but I wanted like chainable. I wanted like a back row removal that you could activate going second. So like this ended up just being Cosmic. And then finally for the 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th cards, you have 3 Judgments for going first. There's extra ways to stop blowouts. Now the cards I'm missing is Evenly Match. I own a playset of Secret Rare First Ed Evenly Match somewhere in Subtle Flats. Except I don't know where they are, so it's not really a flex. But I own them somewhere, I just couldn't find them. But you side evenly because it blows out every deck right now. Like, you can literally side evenly into every single match of this format. But yeah, that's going to be it for the 2 Draco deck profile. I played it real quickly. If you are watching on YouTube, you'll notice there's a Twitch chat down below. This is live on Twitch. Every Wednesday, I play Remote Duel Locals. Today, I was playing Dracos at the Remote Duel Locals. And what I played against Virtual World round 1, which I lost because this deck just can't beat Virtual World ever. But then round 2, I played against Tri-Brigade Melfi and I won 2-0. And then round 3, I played against Tainly Sorcerer and I won 2-1. So yeah, this deck is very base. Like, apart from Virtual World, like, you shouldn't have an issue in any matchup with this deck. Outside of you brick sometimes, but that's like basically it. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. That'll be it for today, and I'll see you gamers later.